How you doing, folks? My name is Lance Phillip. I'm the tech manager for EKG, and what I want to talk about today is the K2 meter. On the table here I have three different K2 meters. The traditional one that everybody knows, the one that's been seen on TV a million times. It's the traditional gray one, rainbow readout. But they've come out with a new, more advanced version, and they say it's the first one that was really developed for paranormal investigators. What they did was they took this design, they improved it for the paranormal field. And that's going to be this one. It's the K2 Advanced. The first notable difference you'll see is that this one is black as opposed to the gray. The gray case is reflective and can often shine when you're taking photos, and video can reflect back into the lens, causing false anomalies. Well, with this one, it's a black non-reflective case that should eliminate those false light anomalies that you get from the flash or from the video light or from the IR light. The second noticeable change you'll see is the colors of the face. This one is the traditional rainbow face. This one has a more fluorescent type of face, and this one is meant to be seen under full spectrum lighting at a much easier time to see it. Where this one's a little bit harder to see the readout, which is good when you're reviewing video, and if you're shooting videos for people to watch, it'll be much easier for them to see. So that's the second notable change. The third change that they say they've made is that they've expanded the frequency range on this one so that it will pick up a bit more. Since we don't know really what frequency that ghosts move in and out of, this one goes from 0 to 20,000, so it gives you a wide range. Most traditional EMF meters only go up to 2,000 on the frequency range, so that's a difference. It's a big difference. And the last one I have here is another K2 type of meter made by Velleman. This one's very hard to find. I had to ship over, get it shipped in from Europe. I can't find them here in the States anymore, but I was able to find it in Europe. The difference between this one is that than the original K2 is this one has an audible tone, which I'll turn it off and turn it back on. It beeps, and when you get a high EMF reading, it's going to beep to let you know. So you don't even really need to know what the numbers are. The other difference is the numbers go from 0, 1, 3, 6, 10, where on the standard K2 it goes from 0 to 1.5, 2.5, 10, 20 or above. I don't really know if that really makes a big difference, because we're kind of looking for a range from what traditional thinking is between 2 and say 8. So realistically we can get that within both. So, and we do know, since this does go up to 10, that if we're getting readings higher than that, chances are it's man-made, not paranormal. At least that's the theory. Now what I have here is the Ovilus X. What most people don't realize about the Ovilus is that people just think of it as a speech device, but it has a lot of other functions in it, including a low-level EMF pump, which you can use for EVP work. What I'm going to do is I'm going to take it, and we're going to see what kind of reading we get using the Ovilus right above it. Now it is close range, and again, it's not meant to be very high, and it's pulsating. So as you can see, on the meter, we're getting anywhere between 0 and 10, basically. Or I should say between 0 and up to 10. It hasn't broken that barrier yet. Now that's the old K2 meter. Now in the new K2, we're essentially getting the same reading. It might be hard to see on camera, but and now it just spiked up a little bit past that. So again, you would use this for, yep, now it's getting a consistently higher reading, so it's building up as it goes. But you would use this for EVP work, basically as a beacon. At least, again, that's the theory. None of it's fact, we don't know, but there are a lot of theories. And as you can see, we're getting very similar readings on both. Again, if we place this one right behind, it's reading just a slight bit different. Not much. It's still, we're getting a consistent 2 lights on this one. So I mean, it's really in the same range. Now, what I was a little bit disappointed with is that the description on the website said that this had the new one has an audible tone. I haven't noticed it yet. I tried running this before by a microwave to see if it went off the chart, if it would give me an audible tone, and it didn't. I am going to call the manufacturer and find out if that's the case, because it is listed on the website as having an audible tone. So, not 100% sure. Maybe it's not functioning right. It didn't list it as a different model. So again, I'm going to contact the manufacturer on that. Now, what I'm going to show is I'm going to make a call using my cell phone, just to show you, just to kind of show you what kind of readings you'll get from a cell phone, which is why I tell people turn their phones off when they're investigating. Here's my phone, and as you can hear it, it's making the meter go crazy. Okay, same thing, the new K-II, making it going off the chart here. And again, we'll take the Velleman meter to show you what the difference is. Now, the Velleman isn't reacting as bad. We're going to actually make this call again. Well, actually, you can hear it there. That's not even making a call. That's just the cell phone close to it, getting an audible tone and off the chart. So I just wanted to show people, because a lot of people debate with me when they sit there and tell me, well, I'm running my phone because I'm running apps. Well, the apps are going to interfere with your traditional equipment. It's that simple. So that's just a little example. So my thing is, if you're going to run apps on your phone, do it when you're not using these types of equipment, because it will register. Same thing, CB radios will register, walkie-talkies. In a lot of cases, on investigations, we've seen that if a truck's going by in the area, and this is where you really want to listen to your video to find out, if a truck's going by in the area and they're keying down on their CB, it could set these off. Generally, trucks are too far, but it could happen, so it's something to be very aware of. But definitely your walkie-talkie units that most teams carry to contact other team members will set it off. And we just got a large spike there. I don't know why. Oh, it's from the phone. Okay. Fair enough. So that's just a rundown on the new K-II. And again, the Velleman meter that some people use. Not many, but there are some people who use it. But again, these are the two traditional, I should say, this is the traditional K-II, and this is the new version, the advanced K-II in black. And of course, just a little rundown on one of the other features that an Ovilus has that people don't realize. So people also don't realize that it also has a white noise mode, touch mode, where you can put it down and it works much like a ghost touch or a spirit touch, where if it gets touched, it'll ping. So it has other features that beside the speech. So it does make it a useful tool, even if you don't use the speech and you don't believe in the speech. So that's all I have. Thanks for tuning in.